my ideation and prototyping with AI, I began by selecting the design prompt, designed an easy-to-install/take down kit that helps students personalize and adapt their dorm room and makes temporary housing feel more like home. From there, I began my secondary research using Perplexity. I started by prompting the AI to describe struggles and challenges students face in terms of feeling a disconnect from the dorm room and how the physical environment of their dorm room can impact these struggles. After refining my prompts several times to be more specific to my design prompt and pain points of the dorm room, I consistently found that students often feel like outsiders in an unfamiliar environment. The lack of comfort and familiarity, combined with being away from family and loved ones, contributes to feelings of loneliness and sadness. Many new students also struggle to adapt to a completely new routine, making the adjustment to dorm life even more difficult. I conducted further investigation into the physical aspects of dorm rooms and used AI to explore the behavioral and lifestyle characteristics of dorm life. I then refined my prompts to focus on how these factors affect students' overall well-being. This background research really helps me gain a deeper understanding of the daily challenges students face. Overall, throughout the research process, I filtered out any information that wasn't directly relevant to the student dorm experience. I continually refined my prompts to extract insights that were most relevant to how the physical dorm environment impacts students' well-being and daily struggles. Next, I focused my research on the core design problem I aimed to solve and the overall goal of my prototype to help students feel at home in their dorm. I began by describing my design prompt to the AI and asking what key student needs could be addressed throughout this dorm kit. I also explored unmet needs and existing market solutions to help avoid repeating common shortcomings in my own prototype. Throughout this process, I identified several recurring user needs: personalization, items that allow students to express their individual interests; comfort, familiar objects that create a sense of home; atmosphere, lighting and decor that foster a relaxing environment; practicality, organizational tools that help students feel more in control; functional zones, tools that separate study and relaxing areas; and finally, ease of use, products that are simple to install and remove and stay in line with dorm room policies. Recognizing that these themes appeared consistently across multiple AI prompts, I used them to guide my ideation process. With the help of AI, I began brainstorming specific items to include in the kit. I discarded any suggestions that seemed unrealistic or failed to meet the criteria of easy installation and takedown. For the most relevant items, I prompted the AI to explain which specific need each product addresses and how it would contribute to making the dorm feel more comforting and personalized for the student. Moving on, I was able to create 3 user personas based on my research to demonstrate different types of users and their pain points, needs, and goals. I started by explaining my design prompt and key user needs and struggles to the AI to generate the personas. I then refined them myself to directly match my research. From there, I began my ideation with AI to start creating prototypes. I explained to the AI my design prompt, and I also listed all the items I wished to include in the kit. I refined my prompt by providing an example user persona to give the AI a sense of what the kit is trying to accomplish. I additionally refined my prompt to adjust the design style to have a gender-neutral color scheme and a clean design. Finally, I generated my first prototype. However, I was not satisfied with how it did not look like a put-together product. I refined my prompt to create a different prototype that includes a practical storage kit to keep the items together, but also be reusable for students. I liked this prototype, however, I wanted it to visually look like a welcoming product, and I felt like the backpack didn't display the items to their full potential. I finally created my third prototype by prompting the AI to create another design that utilizes a reusable storage container. I had to refine the prompt to get exactly what I wanted, starting by making the products without any brand names and making the physical kit bigger. From there, I refined it further by asking the AI to add a welcoming sign to the front. I decided I was happiest with my final prototype in the storage container as it combined practicality with visual appeal. From there, I went on to edit the design in Photoshop. I then used AI to create the storyboard of how my prototype would be used. I uploaded the picture of my refined prototype and asked the AI to create a storyboard for the product. I did have to refine my prompt to get the correct number of frames, my desired design style, and overall make the storyboard as clean as possible. From there, I did have to put the storyboard into Photoshop to edit the captions and adjust the image to make it more consistent. In summary, AI was especially helpful during the research and brainstorming phases of the project. When coming up with potential features for the dorm kit, AI quickly generated lists of ideas that met specific student needs, helped address student struggles, and followed dorm-specific constraints. This sped up early concept generation and allowed me to brainstorm ideas while getting direct feedback on how each item addressed my research findings. AI was less helpful when it came to following my vision of the design style I wished to implement in my prototypes and storyboard. I found myself re-prompting the AI to change the illustration style or fix inconsistencies in the design a lot. I also found when I would ask the AI to refine one thing about the prototype, it would often change multiple things, which would cause frustration as I would have to backtrack. This project showed that human judgment is key when using AI. While AI gave me lots of ideas, I had to decide what actually fit my design and student needs. My own judgment made the final product more thoughtful and relevant. I did find the AI to be fairly inclusive when representing different student experiences. I also made sure to prompt for a wide range of user perspectives, including lifestyle and behavior in dorm life.